thought it was time to return to the Utah Jazz. We took over this team maybe 4 months ago, and I thought it is now time to return to lead this Utah Jazz team in year number 2. Before we get into that, we need to run back and show you guys what happened previously. We had our first full season, and then we went into the off season where we signed Jeremy Grant, we re-signed Jordan Poole, and we re-signed Miles Turner. Now, if you guys haven't seen the previous episodes, go check those out. Colin Sexton was a player we had to let go, unfortunately, but we also bring on Spencer Dinwiddie. I needed backcourt defense. We needed strong backcourt players. We also bring on Alex Caruso. We didn't re-sign Buddy Hield. If you guys want to go see what happened in the previous episodes, go check it out. Episode 1 is on the channel. Watch the whole first season, and then come back and watch the start of year number 2. Today, we're going to be making trades. We are going to be getting this season back on track. We made the playoffs last year. Yes, if you guys can believe it. We signed Hassan Whiteside. I wanted some bigs. As you guys know, we have Miles Turner, and we also have James Wiseman in this team. But Hassan Whiteside off the bench when we need him, if we get any injuries, is going to add a hell of a lot to our squad. So sit back, relax. This is the Utah Jazz, my career, my coach series. Let's do it. So, as you guys know, we did make some trades. We brought in Simons as well, but unfortunately, the start of our season hasn't been going to plan. If you guys have been keeping up with this series, it's been a while since I dropped an episode on this series, but you guys have been calling for it. That is why we are returning to the Utah Jazz series. We also rebranded. As you guys can see, we rebranded the team. Now, we're going back to our roots. This is just not working. I think currently we're 6-12. Make it 7-12. Going into a massive period of our year 2 season. Making the playoffs last year, we were defeated by, I do believe, the Memphis Grizzlies in the second round. So we made it into the second round, and unfortunately, we just couldn't get the job done. Jordan Poole had a breakout year for us, but like I said, we are trying to get this Utah Jazz team rolling. We are not here to take part. We are here to take over. Now, if you guys want to see another episode of this series, please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. It is now time to show you guys some of the moves we are making as we are heading into a massive period of our season. So welcome to the Utah Jazz series. As you guys can see, we're going back to our roots. So this is the current roster that we have at the moment with the squad. Just reminding you guys, giving you guys a little bit of an update of what the squad looked like before we get this series back on track. Jordan Poole, you got Simons, you got Miles Turner. We signed Jeremy Grant, we signed Spencer Dinwiddie. We also got Jordan Clarkson back in a trade near the end of the season at the trade deadline. I felt like that was a big help for us off the bench. Our bench is pretty strong at the moment, but I still think we're lacking. Jeremy Grant, Simons experiment hasn't really worked, to this point. And unfortunately, like I said, we're not here to be a middle-of-the-road team. We need to make moves. We need to make moves now. This is our second year in command of this Utah Jazz team. So I'm going to be making a massive trade. Make sure to sit back, relax. We're also going to get into our first game in the relaunch of this series. We're taking on a very tough opponent, so stick around. You guys are going to see that. But this is the squad before I make all my changes, before we get into the next season, and before we keep on rolling. Now, if you guys want to see this series continue, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. We are rolling. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers. We've also got the CJ Green My Career series on the channel, so go check that out. But this was the squad. Just want to give you guys a bit of an update. Clarkson, you got Wiseman, you got Beasley, we got on Jay Crowder, but some of these trades have not, and these moves have not made a hell of a lot of a difference. So I had to go to the Clippers. And offer them Simons, Jordan Clarkson, Malik Beasley. Now, this is trade negotiation to its best. I did not want to just give up Jordan Clarkson. Now, if I couldn't give up Jordan Clarkson in this deal, I said to myself, let's try and keep Clarkson. I'm happy to move on Simons because we've got Spencer Dinwiddie, who we re-signed, or we brought on in free agency. But Malik Beasley hasn't really came to the fall of it this season. He struggled. We need to make some moves. As I said, I think we're currently at a pretty poor record. I think 7-9. But the time we get to our game, 6-9, the time we get to our game against the Phoenix Suns, who we are taking on. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Chris Paul. We need to make some moves. We need to make some moves right now. So we're going to make some moves. We are going to try and acquire, as you guys can see on the screen, Paul George. Man, Paul George would be a major coup for this Utah Jazz team. We haven't really made massive moves. It's been like real small moves, trying to move up. Now, as you can see, Paul George is on a big deal, but he's only on an expiring deal. So if he plays well, if he performs well, I'm going to try and bring him on. So this is what I am offering the Los Angeles Clippers. We're offering Beasley, we're offering Grant, and we're offering Simon. So some new additions to the squad this season, but to upgrade, we are trying to get Terrence Mann and Paul George. So will the Clippers agree to this deal? Now, they wanted Simons, they wanted Jordan Clarkson, but I'm not ready to give up Clarkson and Simons in the deal. I feel like that really puts us at I mean, it really weakens our bench. But if we can get Terrence Mann and Paul George to join this squad, man, I'm doing this deal. So I'm offering the Malik Beasley, Jeremy Grant, and Simons. Let's see if the Clippers accept this deal, because Paul George would be a massive coup. And they've agreed. So Paul George is joining the squad. PG-13 is joining the Los Angeles Clippers to the Utah Jazz. So let's get, I mean, this is a perfect way to get our series started and our season really going. So Paul George will make his debut against the Phoenix Suns. And as you guys can see, we're currently 7-12. So PG comes in trying to get our season back on track. This Phoenix Suns team, they're 14-6. So, I mean, they are a tough team. I'm expecting a massive tough matchup against them. So, let's do it. Let's get our season back on track. We are managing the Utah Jazz. Like I said, go check out Season 1. We have a lot of, I'd say, a lot of moves in Season 1. We made the playoffs, but this is our new squad. PG, his first run with the squad before we take on the Phoenix Suns. It's going to be a lot of fun. Look at Jordan Poole. Man, had a massive breakout year. He actually won our MVP in our own team season awards. We did bring back some familiar faces as we went on. I mean, O'Neal came back. Wiseman came back. Spencer Dinwiddie's new to the squad. Jay Crowder's had a really good year for us last year. We got him in a deal. Jordan Poole is the man, though, who's going to be leading this squad. So, let's do it. Before we get into the game, like I said, give you guys an update. 7-12, 12th in the Western Conference. Man, we need some work and we need to get rolling. So sit back, relax. We are relaunching this series and we are taking on the Phoenix Suns in our first game back on the channel. If you guys want to see this episode, this series continue, hit that like button and welcome to Utah. So hit that like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the squad. Jay Crowder. This is our starting lineup that we're running. Spencer Dinwiddie has been moved into the starting lineup with Simons getting traded. Miles Turner, got him in a deal last year with Buddy Hield. He has been very good for us. We re-signed him. Jordan Poole, man, breakout year for us. Didn't have the best year for the Golden State Warriors, but man, he had a great year for us. And there is the man of the hour making his debut for the Utah Jazz, Paul George. Welcome to Utah. Welcome all you guys to Utah as we are taking on the Phoenix Suns. Now, this is the relaunch episode. So, like I said, if you guys want to see this series continue, all you need to do is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 30,000. And this is the Utah Jazz Coach Career Series. My GM Series, my league, whatever you guys want to call it. MyNBA, and we are relaunched. So, let's get into some highlights of our relaunch game. CP3, man. Tell you what, he got waived by the Phoenix Suns. What is going on there? Jordan Poole attacking the cup, going up strong, going with the left hand. Yes, sir. So great start here for JP. Great to see it. I mean, I tell you what, Spencer Dinwiddie into the starting lineup is really going to help because he can take Jordan Poole off the ball. He can allow him to roll. Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, you know they're going to get theirs as he knocks it down. Here is Miles Turner over to JP. JP picking up from where he left off in the last season, and he knocks down a three. So like I said, rebranding is back, and Jordan Poole, man, started this game out very hot. He knocks down the three. Here is Chris Paul getting to his spot. CP3 gives it over to Ayton. Man, I tell you what, our defense was really good early. I mean, have a look at this from PG. How is he meant to defend this? Kevin Durant hits a big-time three over Paul George. Here is Jordan Poole over to Jay Crowder. Gives it over the top. Our ball movement was very good, and Spencer exploits exploits DeAndre Ayton, and he walks in and gets it to go. Here is O'Neal. O'Neal a three. So this is a really nice start for us. 25-16 heading into quarter time. And O'Neal for another three. This time he can't get it to go, but it's a 9-point lead for the Utah Jazz as we head in to the second quarter. Like I said, this is the relaunch. We're just trying to feel this squad out. This is Paul George's first game in the team. If you guys haven't watched Season 1, go check that out because we had a lot of episodes in Season 1, and man, it was a lot of fun. Kevin Durant and one. Man, KD decides he wants to take over this game, and man, does he. Here is Paul George, though. So PG's first look as a Utah Jazz, working inside, kicking it to JP again. Jordan Poole. Man, hopefully he just keeps developing. Jay Crowder can't knock down the three, and here come the Phoenix Suns. Chris Paul, where's he going to end up? Will he go back to Phoenix, or will he go to a team like the Lakers, the Clippers? Hey, he even may go to the Golden State Warriors. DeAndre Ayton is putting in some serious work and getting this Phoenix team back in the game. But Jordan Poole attacking. JP, pull up. JP's got it. Man, I'm hoping Jordan Poole can go to the next level just to get our season back on track. And working inside, pulling up, knocking it down. I tell you what, Phoenix were not going away in this game. Now, they do have Cam Johnson on the roster, which is a little bit... I got no idea why that's the case. Look at that jump shot, man. How does that go down? Here is Caruso. Miles Turner had a great season for us last year, and he goes in this time and throws it down. Man, Alex Caruso coming off the bench. We got a lot of defense off the bench. Jordan Clarkson, our scoring punch. So hopefully we can keep rolling in. Speaking of our scoring punch, JC a three. Jordan Clarkson knocks it down. 46 plays 38. We are getting on top in this game. Got told to go under the screen. Don't know why we did. It's now a 6-point game as Caruso can't get it to go. So at the half, the Utah Jazz in our relaunch episode lead by 6. Playing some good basketball. 46 plays 40 going into the main break. This is a good start for our relaunch. I mean, if we can get a win, get our season back on track before the All-Star break, then I tell you what, we're going to be pushing towards the playoffs because, I mean, I feel like we're going to have to get a 3rd or 4th seed. I think we finished with the 6th seed last year to show that we've improved, show that the moves we've made have led us to improve. But we've got to keep on rolling. And we've got to get, I mean, we have to just keep getting better. Second half underway. Cam Johnson for 3. So Cam Johnson knocks it down, and Phoenix really turned up the heat in this second half. In the corner, PG, he's got 8. Make it 11. Paul George knocks a 3 down. Great to see PG get rolling. Here's Kevin Durant. KD turns the ball over. Great defense here from the Utah Jazz. Clarkson pushing the pace. Goes inside to Wiseman. Wiseman using his strength. James Wiseman can't get it to go, but PG is there. And Paul George, he gets it to go. Here we go. Kevin Durant. Man, KD. Tough to stop even with Paul George on him. Here is Kevin Durant again. Kevin Durant gives Phoenix the lead, and Phoenix is starting to get on top in this game. We need a 3. O'Neal before the 3-quarter time buzzer. He knocks it down. Let's get into this final quarter. So we come back in the game here. We trail by 4. 71 plays 67. Jordan Poole to Turner. Turner a 3. I mean, Miles Turner, he has been a great addition for this Utah Jazz team, but we just cannot stop this man. Kevin Durant over the back. KD. It's a 2-point lead for the Phoenix Suns. Paul George trying to get KD to bite. Jay Crowder is open, and Crowder knocks a 3 down. So 2 minutes to go in this one. Phoenix have a 3-point lead. Crowder inside. Jay Crowder. Man, I tell you what, Jay Crowder really putting it on early on in this game. Great to have him get going. As you see here, he actually moved to the bench when Jeremy Grant came into the squad, but now Grant's off the team. As KD, he knocks it down and gives Phoenix the lead. He's back in the starting lineup. So we are all tied up here. 20 seconds to go. 89-89. Ayton! Ayton gets the and 1. Now, we did go down and hit a 3, so KD has a chance to ice the game. I tell you what, Kevin Durant gets wide open for 3, and he misses everything, and we call timeout. We call timeout, so there's only one man I wanted to go to in this situation. It's none other than Paul George. We decided to attack the rim, try and draw the foul. PG! PG can't get it to go, and we are going to OT. Overtime basketball, free basketball for you guys. Phoenix have a 2-point lead. I mean, we just could not stop this guy here. Kevin Durant comes off the screen. Kevin Durant to Ayton, and Ayton over the top. He throws it over Dinwiddie. DeAndre Ayton. Man, that's a tough finish from DeAndre. It's a 4-point game. Need to stay in it. Here is Jordan Poole over Chris Paul. Yes, sir, JP. Jordan Poole's up to 22. So PG and Jordan Poole really leading the way. But, man, Chris Paul's starting to take over. He knocks it down. It's only a 3-point game at this point. But, man, how am I meant to stop this? Devin Booker, a 3. D-Book. He wants to spoil our relaunch party. Here is PG. Spin. Trying to get it inside. Dinwiddie a three. Dinwiddie can't get it to go. Goes back out to Miles Turner. Turner to Crowder. Can go back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie launches and he knocks it down. So we're still in it. So it's only a 1-point game at this stage. 40 seconds to go in OT. Here is Devin Booker. D-Book. Trying to ice us out. Goes around the screen for the dagger. Devin Booker hits a three. Now, we needed a three to get back in it, and unfortunately, Spencer Dinwiddie missed, and that is gonna do it. The Phoenix Suns are gonna beat us in our relaunch game. Like I said, we wanted to show that we are making moves, and the series is back. But unfortunately, we do fall to the Phoenix Suns in our relaunch game. PG played well. I think he finished with 22. We have a lot to work on. I mean, our season really starts now. We've made our trades. But as we end this episode, as you guys can see, we are currently 7-13. So we've got a lot of work to do, man. I mean, this is a major difference from last year when we were playing, and we were playing some good basketball. But, I mean, a lot of work to do. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Are you guys happy it's back? If you want to see another episode, let's say this gets 200 likes. We'll get another episode out to you guys. The Utah Jazz series is back. We are back. Hopefully, we can keep on rolling. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Stay blessed. Utah Jazz, we are back.